Hi my lovelies, I hope you're all okay. I've just come home from work. It's now 6:30. I came home from work at 4 o'clock. I've had my tea, which was spaghetti bolognese. It was gorgeous. My dad had made it for me with garlic bread. Yummy. Just what I needed after a long day at work on a Sunday. But I came home and I went on my iPad and I was looking at Shannon's blog, which I mentioned during not the last video, the video before I think, and she'd put a blog post up of the lowdown on Poundland makeup. I'll show it you now because I've got it up. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's lovely Shannon. If you're watching, Shannon, hi. Yeah, so this was like a blog post on Poundland makeup, and I'll leave the link in the down bar because her blog's brilliant. I love having a root through of it. It's just a really good blog. So yeah, I was having a read of that and it really inspired me to do this video, which is all going to be on things that I have found from Poundland. I went through a phase for about 2 years of just getting makeup from Poundland. I know it sounds daft, you might be thinking, seriously Lauren, you can't get that many nice things from Poundland in the makeup section, but honestly I found some really good stuff. I just didn't want to pay the prices of Boots at all. Like now I'm a bit more like lenient by like paying the amounts they ask, and I'll buy my MAC lipsticks and stuff. I've gone a bit upmarket, but I'm still very true to my roots and I will have a route through Poundland every now and then. So I just wanted to show you the things that I hate and like about Poundland makeup. Basically you can get all kinds of brands in Poundland and they come in like plastic wallets, the makeup products, so you can't really see the shades like Shannon explains on a blog post. It's pretty much potluck what you get hold of sometimes because you can't see the shades, the lipsticks and stuff. It's a bit confusing, but I have found really nice stuff before in there, so I'm just going to get straight into it if I'll be here forever. The first thing I'm going to start with is mascaras. Why I've been in Poundland, I've picked up 2 mascaras, one that I love and one that I hate. The first one that I picked up was the Rimmel 123 mascara, and this is one of those dial mascaras that you can change the width of the brush. I'm not going to go into it because I'll be here forever. It's in the shade brown black and that's the normal brush. This was the one that let me down actually. I got this for £1. I got everything for £1, but this really let me down. I really was looking forward to using it and trying it out, and I thought, oh, I've got a bargain here, it's Rimmel for £1, but it was awful on my eyes. I don't know if it was because it was brown again or just the formulation. I found it did nothing for me at all, so that was one that I did a miss on. And then I picked up the Almay one coat dial up one, which is the same idea again. You can get different effects out of the same mascara, and this is in black and it's got a really nice thick synthetic wand, and I just found this was totally better than the actual Rimmel one, and I would have never have tried this unless it had been in Poundland. And this is in darkest black. So that's the 2 mascaras that I've tried from Poundland, and this one's definitely my favourite. Lipsticks. I've picked up so many lipsticks from Poundland in the past that I've just picked up a few to show you today if I'd be here forever. I've picked up many Rimmel ones. Most of the Rimmel ones out of my collection are from Poundland. I don't think I've ever bought a Rimmel one apart from one of them from actual Boots. Yeah, I've bought these 3. Oh no, yeah, these 3 from Poundland. So they look like that. I've got Rose Bikini, Sunset and Spotlight Beige, which I can't remember who it was, but there was a YouTuber who said that was her favourite colour of lipstick, like her favourite nude. To be honest, I love the lipsticks, but I never get around to using them. I think because I always have my MAC lipsticks in front of me, because they're in my nail polish rack. I've got like a special section for them. I always seem to go for them, and because I've spent so much money on them, I've got to justify the price by using them. So they tend to be neglected slightly but they are key pieces of my makeup collection, and I'm glad I've got them. I will use them at some point, I promise, and they're a bargain, so if you see them, pick them up. They're a really good bargain to look out for. Other lipsticks, I've had Collection 2000 ones, which look like this. Black packaging with pink on. This is in the shade Berry Blast, just a purpley mauve colour. This is quite nice on the lips actually. The formulation's quite nice as well. That was a really good pick up, and you got it with a nail polish I think and another lipstick, but it was really good for £1 anyway, so I was impressed with that. I've got loads of the Miss Sporty lipsticks, which for the price are really good pigmentation, but they are quite short, as you can see. You don't get as much product as the other ones, but they're really nice to be trying out if you're a younger person and you want to try out makeup looks. These are good to go for. And the last ones were the Revlon ones that I've picked up, and they just look like this. They're the, I can't see it, Revlon Renewist lip colour. They're the ones that have got like a lip balm in the middle of the lipstick. Don't know if you can see that, but they're a lovely moisturising lips colour. They very much remind me of these lip balms that are out at the moment, that what they're called, the Revlon, it's going to annoy me this now, you know what I mean, the ones that are very sheer, that everybody's raving about at the moment. I've still not purchased them, but I've tried them on in Boots, and that so reminds me of it. I think they've just copied the formulation of that lipstick. Anyway, oh, and the last one I've bought, which I really like as well, is this one, and it's another Collection 2001, and it's the Crystal Gloss Coral Crystal, and this is very sheer again, but it's a really nice like red colour, so it gives a really nice red look to the lip, without it being boom red colour. Nail polishes, as you know, I've picked up loads of Revlon colours from Poundland, including this one which was in a recent haul, which is, if I can see the colour, Princess, and this one I've had for ages. It was when I first started going to Poundland for makeup, and it's Valentine. Revlon nail polishes are brilliant, pick them up if you see them in Poundland. The other brand that I've picked up from Poundland is Rimmel. I got this one, Forest, and this is my favourite green colour of all time. It's just a gorgeous emeraldy green, really pretty. That came with another one I think, and this one which is Hot Gossip, and this is a really nice colour as well. I really enjoyed that colour. So yeah, the nail polishes and the lipsticks are great from what I've tried from there. Cheek colours, my favourite ever cheek colour from there is this Vital Radiance one. Again, Shannon mentions this on her blog post, and this is the one in Berry Radiance, and it's by Revlon, and it's got 3 colours in one palette, and they're really nice all mixed together, like a really nice berry shade. I've not worn this in ages actually, I might wear it tomorrow, but it looks like that. And I've stopped using it because I didn't want to waste it, because I have nearly finished, well I'm nearly hitting pan as you can see, so I didn't want to waste it because I wanted to keep hold of it, but I will try it tomorrow. Another cheek colour which I was a bit disappointed with was this NYC one. It does look very much like a MAC skin finish when you look at it. It's all marbleised and everything, but the colour payoff is crap. And you can get a lot of NYC stuff from Poundland, but I'd give this a miss if you see it. I know it looks really pretty, but it's honestly not. It does nothing for your skin. This blush is also mentioned on the blog post by Shannon. It's an Almay one. Again, this is really nice. It's like a corally peach colour. Got quite a lot of shimmer in it though, so if you're not into shimmery blushes, I wouldn't bother. I've not seen this for a while. This was really old, as you can tell by the packaging. It's quite beat up. But if you can pick it up. It's quite good. My saving grace of a colour that I went through loads of these, I've repurchased so many of these, is the NYC Colour Wheel in Pink Cheek Glow. You basically mix all that and put it on your skin, basically, and I went through so many of these when I was a teenager. Well, I'm still a teenager. When I was a young teenager, just coming into doing makeup, it's such a simple product to use. You just sweep it on the cheek. Doesn't need blending, doesn't need anything else. Gives you a lovely glow, nice healthy glow. One thing I hate, and I absolutely hate this, it's awful, is this Collection 2000 Shimmer and Shade. Now I thought this was going to be a really nice highlight palette, because if you look at it, it's quite pretty. It's in Just Peachy, but it's so crumbly and the texture is just god awful, honestly. It's just awful. Like, you can see how patchy that is. The other colours just seem to crumble. Can you see that? It's just awful, guys. Seriously, stay away from this. I don't know if you can actually buy this in Collection 2000's range, but it's god awful. Do not touch it. Awful. That's all I've got to say on that one. Eyeshadows, I'm going to show you these really quick because I'm running out of time. The first eyeshadow I ever purchased from there was this Prestige one, and it's like an iQuad. It looks like an iPod. That's why I picked it up, and it's in Megabyte. And this is like one of my favourite green eyeshadows. I actually have green eyes, so at first I was quite put off by this, but you get a lovely sort of brown at the bottom, and these other colours here, and a lovely highlight, and it's a really nice palette. So I don't know if you can still get a hold of this, but if you can, I'd advise this. The Wet n Wild ones, I'd stay away from these. I know that from when I saw them I was like, oh my god, Wet n Wild, you can't get these in England, blah blah blah, but these are like the crap version of Wet n Wild. They're not the good ones. Meg sent me the good ones in a swap, and they're so much better than these. Honestly guys, don't waste your money on these ones. Awful. I wouldn't repurchase them ever. A Milani one. It's the only Milani eyeshadow I actually own. It's like a little tiny eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Limbo Lime, and this is actually really pigmented, and I'd really like to buy some more Milani eyeshadows in colours like purple and stuff, because I think they'd be quite good, but obviously they're in America, so I can't purchase them yet until I go to America. I've got a Me one, which I purchased near Christmas, so they should still have them in, probably. This is in Banoffee, and if I can open it up, it's the most gorgeous brown and gold duo. I love these. That gold is just divine, honestly. It's the most gorgeous sort of bronzy gold colour. Just a really pretty gold colour. I really recommend, if you can find this, buy it for just the gold colour on its own. It's like a almost molten gold colour. I just really love that palette. And foundations, to be honest guys, I wouldn't even bother going near the foundations. The ones that I was going to show you were these two. The first one's this Wet n Wild one. Like I said, these are the really crap Wet n Wild products. I wouldn't bother going near them with a 10-mile radius. This is in light. It's not light, it's like an orangey colour, and the packaging, number one, is so bulky. How the hell are you meant to put this in like a travel makeup case? I do not know. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this. It's awful. The actual foundation is that cakey. It makes you look so made up. It's awful, so I really wouldn't go near that. And the other one that I've got is the Collection 2000 one. And number one, this is too dark for my skin again. If you're pale, I wouldn't even bother looking at the foundations in Poundland, because usually they don't have your shade. They seem to be very dark shades that don't sell very well in Boots, etc. So they get all like the crap shades that nobody wants. And this one again is awful. I think you can still get this in Collection 2000. Do not pay like £4 odd for it. It's awful. It's so cakey. It's supposed to leave like a matte finish on the skin, which I thought, oh, I'm oily skinned, this will be great for me. No, it's absolutely awful. Please do not even waste your money on it. So that is my sort of thoughts on Poundland makeup. I really do like Poundland. Like I said, I think everyone should go in and just have a little, if you like rummaging, you'll love it, because I love a good rummage in shops like TK Maxx and stuff. So it's like my kind of shopping, so I don't mind. But some people, I think, would find it quite distressing having to look through all these different packages to try and find the makeup. So if you prefer going to Boots, stick to Boots. But if you like a good rummage and possibility of a bargain, Poundland might be for you. If you're wondering what's on my lips, by the way, if I just come a bit closer, I've got MAC's Cream Sheen Ravishing, which is a lovely colour. I got it for my birthday last year. It's like an orangey colour. I love it. So yeah, my next video should be my tattoo video if I can get around to filming it and everything. So I'll see you very soon, and I hope you're all okay. Bye.